and welcome back to the Tea and Soju Sea Drama Podcast, your safe spot for sea drama chatter. I'm your host, Liliana, and it's time to sit back, grab your tea, and let's chat Asian dramas. In today's episode, we are going back to the actor actress series. And we are finally doing our first ever actor. So it's very exciting because this was put up as a poll over on Patreon, and patrons got to choose which actor would be first up. And I think today's actor is just perfect because he's just come off a very big drama that you guys know I'm obsessed with. And I'm honestly talking about the Chinese actor Wu Lei. Now, I just think he is a perfect way to start the actor series. Since we've already had a few actresses, it's time to, bring in some gents and kick off the actor series. But just before we get into the episode, just some housekeeping. If you like the podcast, please like, share, and subscribe on the platform you listen to. That really helps the podcast to reach other listeners. For more content, check out Patreon, where you can find behind the scenes, first impressions, movie reviews. And just like I mentioned at the start of the episode, it's where you can vote for things like this, so do check out. And there are sometimes some free things over on Patreon. Most of the things you have to be subscribed for, but I do drop a few things here and there that are for free members as well. So do check that out. And finally, if you would like to chat to me or find a community, check out Discord, Instagram, and any of the other socials. The link for those are in the description notes for this episode. So, how does the series work? We go through basically, well, I go through just some simple facts, names, birthdays, that sort of thing. I will say straight away, I don't dive into personal life. That means like girlfriends, boyfriends, wives, kids, family. I don't go in there because I just think, out of respect, that's not what we're here for. So, I pick up on little things that are readily available, information that, Roulet himself has sort of shared, and, I've sort of picked up on the sites. So, that's how that works. Basically, I talk about how he got, or how the actor or actress that I'm talking about got into acting, and, finally, then we just go through all of his works. Which, guys, when I tell you, so this was going to be a joint episode. And by joint episode, I was going to talk about two actors. And that very, very quickly changed because this guy has a very, very, very extensive what's the word? Very extensive drama history, and I wanted to do it justice as much as I could. And that meant I wanted to basically go through every single thing that he's been in, and that would have just simply not been possible if this had been any more than like just his episode. So he gets his very own episode. So, just a little heads up, I basically gathered this information from a couple of sites, including Wikipedia, Drama Wiki, and Roulette Galaxy. I do have the links for those, and I can share so in the episode notes, if you're listening on Spotify, if you don't listen on Spotify, just head over there. There will be a link for the Google Doc. And if you would like to read more, you know, check those links out. They will be there. If by any chance I forget the link, guys, just shout at me or something. It's been a long couple of weeks, so I sometimes forget things. I'm really, really forgetful half the time, and when I'm tired, I'm even more forgetful. So, if the Google Doc isn't on there and you would like those links, just come and talk to me on any of the socials or leave me a comment or something and I can put those up. So that's all that information out of the way. And I think we're just going to jump straight into it. So, What's his name? Obviously, we already know that Wu Lei is his Chinese name. His English name, he goes by Liu Wu. That's his English name. He was born on 26th of December 1999, making him 24 years old. He is barely a 90s baby at this point, which is wild to me that he is only 24 years old. And when I go into his like career start, guys, your mind's gonna be blown because when I was doing research for this, I was like, this is crazy. I cannot believe this. So he was born in Shanghai, but he was actually raised in Chengdu, Sichuan. Um, so that's, where he was born. His star sign is Capricorn and his Chinese sign is Rabbit. His fandom name is Lei Mi, which means Wu Lei fans, and his fandom color is green. His education was done at the Beijing Film Academy, where he actually graduated top of his year. Yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit. And his agency, he works for himself, guys, because his agency is Wulei Studios and he is managed by his mother. So, he is very much his choices, projects that he takes on or anything like that. They are his choices and, obviously together with his team, but it is his studio. It's named after him. So he's not technically working for anybody other than himself, which is great for an actor to be able to do that. I feel like that is really, really great. So, where we're going to jump into, so that's all of his basic info. I would say I don't really go anywhere else apart from those, names, fandom colors, those sort of things that I just think, are good little tidbits that we can sort of pick in and out of. So, career start. He actually started acting in commercials when he was just 3 years old. I got this information from the Wulei Galaxy site, and but it is also known. It was on Wikipedia as well, and the story goes that while his mother was queuing at like a hospital, she was like holding him, and there was actually a casting director standing in the queue as well, and he ended up casting him for an advert. So he, just it was just like sheer luck that there was a casting director in the same queue as his mother while she was holding him. And I think there must have been something in Wulei's, 3 little year old Wulei that kind of captivated this casting director, and that's how he was cast for a advert. So that's where he started. And now there is two, we're moving on to the second point, and there's two different accounts and they differ slightly. One is from the Roulette Galaxy and the other one is from Wikipedia. The gist is the same, but I thought I would go and talk about both. So the one of them, I think it's the Roulette Galaxy, says that when he was 5, he was attending a performing arts class, and the casting for the drama The Legend and the Hero was taking place. But not in his class, so he excused himself and found the casting staff, and he sort of told them that he had been in ads and and they should cast him too. And the casting director, was charmed by him, and he ended up casting him as Little Neza in The Legend and the Hero. Now, the other account, which comes from Wikipedia, is a very similar story, but it just says that he was in the toilet while they were doing the casting, but he didn't want to miss his chance, so he actually raced after the crew and asked them to have his photo taken. They did, and they ended up selecting him. So this story, the gist of the story is basically the same. He was cast for his first role when he was 5 years old, guys. 5 years old. And the gist is the same, that he kind of went after this chance opportunity. And that boggles my mind. Like this little 5-year old basically just like going after this crew to get casted. And I just I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I was saying this on the Amidst a Snowstorm episode. There's some people that are just kind of born to do something, and I feel like he was probably born to do, to act. Since he was very, very young, he seems like he really likes it, and he's been in interviews and things like that. He has always said that's always what he wanted to be, was an actor, and he takes his craft really seriously. So that definitely, definitely helps. So he kept being cast, and by age 10, he had already appeared in over 20 shows. That is wild to me that a 10-year-old has been, was in over 20 shows by the age of 10. And then he kept taking on roles. And in 2018, so that's really not that long ago, in 2018, he entered the Beijing Film Academy, where he then graduated top of his class. Now, does this surprise me that he graduated top of his class? No, because at this point, he has so many years of not only working in the environment of dramas, but also being guided by these elder actors and actresses, or just way, way more experienced actors and actresses. And he has said himself that he learned a lot from various different actors and actresses. So it doesn't surprise me that he came top of his class. He seems like he enjoys his craft, and he has said previously that he takes it very seriously. So that's sort of the info there. So we are gonna very swiftly move along, guys. This is gonna take a while, but I am just gonna read off the list of his dramas and the character he played, and then if it's a drama that I have watched, I will stop and sort of, give some thoughts of that drama. And actually, I haven't watched that many out of his, which is surprising to me. But also, the thing is, a lot of these dramas are dramas that are older, and that means that it's harder for us international fans to find them subbed and, just readily available. So, first up, so this is off Wiki Drama Wiki, and it says 2006. It does actually say that his first role was the Young Warriors, and it's called he played young Yang Yan Zhao, and this was a CTV, so a Chinese TV. It's basically a one of the big networks over in China. And then after that, still in 2006, there's quite a few in 2006. It's called, there was a drama called Everlasting Regret, where he played Mao Mao. And still in 2006, the senior general Chen Gang, where he played Fei. Still in 2006, Five Disciples of Master Huang. And also, he played a role in Hu Jia Han Yu as Ba Shun. So, in 2006 alone, he had one, two, three, four, five roles. Now, these may just be very, very, very small roles. But so basically the first role that he was casted in is the legend and the hero, but it seems like that one didn't air until 2007. Now, from what I gather, this was his first role that he was casted in, so I'm hoping I'm correct, or the first role that he kind of got more noticed for. So he played, like mentioned before, he played young Neza. He in 2007 he was also in Daughter-in-Law's Tears as young Ming Hui, and he was also in The Sword and Chess of Death, and he played Guan Yun Bao. And still in 2007 he was in Shan Niang, and he played Chen Jing Shu. So again, one, two, three, four, another four roles in 2007. And I think we just also have to realize 2006, he was 7 years old, and in 2007 he was, 8 years old. So this is little kid, and just cranking out drama after drama. 2008 is one of the biggest years yet to date, because there is one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine roles. Now, what we also have to think is that although these dramas are being shown in 2008, it doesn't necessarily mean that they were recorded in 2008. And like I said, I think he played fairly small roles in these. So the first one that comes up for 2008 is obviously a Chinese drama called Pearl Love, where he played young Ma June. And then there is, and see, this is the thing that I say when I mean these are hard for us to get a hold of. Some of these don't even have a English translation name. They only have like their Romanized. Is it Romanized or is it Pinyin? It's like they're Romanized Chinese, their Romanized Chinese name, if that makes sense. So in 2008, we have another drama called Fu Gu Zai Tian, where he played Chang Yan. And also in 2008, we're going to be sticking in 2008 for a little bit. He was in a drama called Ning Wei Nu Ren, where he played Si Chen. And then on that year still, he played the character Wen Jing in Pretty Pearl. Also in 2008, he played Xiao Zi in Life and Death, and he also played young Wai Kai Cheng in Mother Married for Me. That that I'm gonna say that sounds like a really fun title. I might have to look that one up just because it feels like bonkers. Mother Married for Me. Still in 2008. He played Jia Young in the drama Chuan Niang Wen Hui, and he also played young Gu Zi Hao in the drama Shu Zong Hong. And then he also, now this doesn't seem like it comes up with a character name, but he also seems to have played a character in Spring Goes, Spring Comes. So after that, we're moving on into 2009, and he was in Justice Bao, where he played Crown Prince Ren Zong. He was also in Mysterious House, where he played Chiao Wei. He was also in the drama Home with Aliens, where he played Chang Bu Hu. He was also in the drama Nan Wei Nu Er Hong, where he played Ding Zong Xing. He was also in the drama Mother and Wife, where he played a Gao Yao Zong. And that is it for 2009. Again, one, two, three, four, five dramas in 2009. This is just like crazy to me because I was tallying up all of these dramas, and I think it's something crazy like 51 dramas that he was in. Yes, most of these are, small roles, but still, like, for someone who is only 24, that is wild. It is so crazy to me, but I don't know. I don't know. It just shows like how committed he is, and like he's been doing this for a very, very long time. So we're moving on into 2010, and he was only in three things in 2010. The first one being Who Knows the Female of the Woman, and he played Fu Shi Er. And then Blood War, where he played Gu Da Shin. And then Horizon True Heart, where he played Xiao Bao. So, 2011, I'm just like waiting for the first drama to come up. I actually cannot remember the first drama that I saw Brule in. So, going through these is going to be quite interesting because I'm going to figure out, which drama I saw him in first. So the first one up being Love is a Little Blue, and was in 2011, and he played a Mao Mao. He was also in Moe's Mischief, where he played Ma Xiao Tiao. He was also, still in 2011, in Utopia Office, where he played Mu Xing Nan. And Family Reunion, he played young Liu Shi Wen. And then The Emperor's Harem, where he played young Wang Zi. So that is it for 2011. We're swiftly moving along to 2012. Like, I know just going through these, it seems like a chore or maybe a little bit uninteresting, but I wanted to go through all of them just to really show the amount of work that he has done because I feel like it makes us appreciate his craft and his acting even more after knowing, that he's played all of these roles. So, 2012, he was in a drama called Little Heroes, where he played Zhao Yang. He was also in the same year in the drama Grandma Loves Me Once Again, where he played Huang Yang Shang. And he was also in the drama My Mother is an Angel, where he played Jiang Xiao Chiang. Can I just say something? I This is irrelevant to Wulei in the episode, but going through these has made me realize that the drama names from, older years seem a lot better than the drama names we get now. These are all very varied drama names, and none of them are like repetitive or anything. So I'm just saying, and it's also important to point out that most of these were for Chinese TV channels and not, platforms. So that's pretty interesting as well. So we're moving into 2013, and he played Yang Chang Yi in The Victim. He also played young Wang Ming Hui in The Mother's Heart. He played Ling Tian Yu in Shu Hao Bu Liu Lei. He also played young Chu Wen Xuan in the drama Red Sedan Chair. He Moving on to 2014, he played young Tae Xiong in Stepmother's Spring, and he also played young Yang Gu in the Romance of Condor Heroes. Now, that is a pretty big drama from 2014, I believe. I have personally not watched it yet, but it's Condor Heroes. I mean, it's based on one of the biggest books. It's fairly known. So, fairly known by that, I mean, it's really well known. So, fairly big drama production, I believe. 2015, he played Li Xiao Yao in Pal In. He also played Hugh Yifang in The Whirlwind Girl. And we have come to the first drama that I am, watching. I am watching it. So it is Nirvana in Fire, and he played Fei Liu. Guys, when I tell you, it's like night and day watching this because so 2015, he would have been, oh my gosh, I have to do maths now. So 15, he would have been 16 when he played Fei Liu. And when I tell you, so I'm currently watching this, Nirvana in Fire, and when I first saw him, first of all, you can tell straight away that's Wule. Like his face, it just seems way more mature now, but it's his facial features are pretty much the same. It's just more grown up now. But when I tell you, this kid is so freaking talented. He is so talented. And when he came up, it was like, oh my God. It's so bizarre because I'm watching Nirvana and Fire at the same time that I was watching Amidst a Snowstorm of Love, and it's like, oh my god. So I'm watching him as a 16-year-old and I'm watching him as a 23-year-old because I guess this would have been recorded last year. And I'm like, "Oh my god, what is happening?" But you can definitely see the difference. Not only has he grown up, but the roles obviously have grown up. But even so, I'm really, really, really enjoying Nirvana and Fire. I think it's a very good drama. And in general, it's one of those that I'm just enjoying watching. It is a little bit of a brain workout, but worth it. It's a worthy brain workout, if that makes sense. So that's Nirvana and Fire. It is the oldest drama of his that I'm currently watching, although I have watched him in other things. And then in 2015, this is interesting because it is he his name. I can't speak today. It's a drama called The Legend of Chen, and actually it's a film, from what I'm understanding, and it is a animation. I did not know this. I just clicked on it. It is an animation, and the only reason I clicked on it was because it says Zhu Ying and he was a voice cast. So that can tell you that this guy, and he was only 16, but that can tell you that his voice acting is fairly good if he's getting casted, to do voice acting. So 2016, we come to the Imperial Doctress, and he played Zhu Jian Shen. He also played Meng Xiang in Faraway Love, the classic of Mountains and Seas, where he played Shi Pipei, and also in 20, I've just literally moved away. There you go. Also in 2016, he played Hugh Yifang again in The Whirlwind Girl 2. I actually want to watch The Whirlwind Girl because it is a drama where actually one of the main characters, I believe, is Korean. Yeah, so I was just double checking and it is correct. It is a drama. So The Whirlwind Girl, both in season two only, has Ji Chang Wook. I'm not sure if he's in season one. I was just double checking, but it's just coming up as season two. So I'm guessing he was only in season two. But it's been on my list for a while. I just haven't managed to get to it. But I hope I can because, again, it'll be quite interesting to see like how a Korean actor, interacts and becomes part of a Chinese drama. So we're moving on to 2017, and there's only one thing in 2017, and that is the drama Magic Star, where he played Zhan Xiong Fei. And I'm guessing it's because around this time was the time where he was in he was at the university, I want to call it, performing arts school, whatever you want to call it. So I'm guessing that's why it's a little bit slower. 2018, he was in The Tomb of C, where he played Li Tu. And then he was also in Battle Through the Heavens, where he played Xiao Yan. Now, this is a jump. So 2017, 2018, I'm guessing were his last years before he went into the Beijing Film Arts Academy, because then there is nothing in 2019, and then we move to 2020, where he was in Guardians of the Ancient Earth, where he played a Bai Li Hong Shu, and he was also in Shi Cha Hai, where he played Xiang Dong, and he was also in a pretty big one called Crossfire, where he played Lu Xiao Bei. I really, really want to watch Crossfire. It is quite hard to get a hold of it. You can watch it. It is on Tencent and WeTV, but you kind of have to use a VPN on WeTV to like Malaysia. and then it appears on there, and it's actually even free. You don't even have to be subscribed, but it's really frustrating that it's one of those that I really want to watch, and you have to like jump through hoops a little bit to be able to get to it. So next up is in 2021, he played Ashil Sun in the Long Ballad. That's a drama with Dil Rubber. Now, this is, I will be watching this very, very soon for something special. So look out for that. I'm very excited to watch it, not only because of Wule. I've heard that this was kind of like his last drama that was like, that didn't really have that much romance between him and the female lead before he really transitioned into more adult romantic dramas. So I'll be interested to see how that plays along. But yes, I will definitely be watching this very, very soon, and I'm excited not only because of that, but it's also the Zhao Lushi Liu Yuning pairing. So I'm very, very excited. And in 2021, he was also in the drama Our Times, where he played Xiao Chuang. Now, 2022, he only has one drama. He only needs that one drama, and that is the drama Love Like the Galaxy, where he played Ling Bu Yi. Guys, this drama, and I know, it's long, it's historical. Some of you may be like, no, but it is a brilliant performance. It is a such a good romance. It is very slow burn. Like, even for the first 20 episodes, you hardly see the main pairing together, but these two characters are ride or die. Like, I loved it. I actually enjoyed the second part because when this was airing, it was still the ambiguous time where they could basically do part 1 and part 2 back to back. So part 1 would finish like on a Wednesday, and then Thursday they would just immediately start airing part 2. That no longer can happen, unfortunately. But this is, those were the glorious days. And when I tell you, I very much enjoyed part 2 more because the chemistry between Zhao Lushi and Wu Lei is great. It's really good chemistry. The way these two bounce off each other. Now, does he become a little bit of an idiot? A little bit? Yes, he does. He is a little bit of a red flag, guys, but he is a complex character, and Rule nails these like stoic characters that have so much burbling under the surface. And he's such a good like eye actor. He can convey so much with his eyes. So that's Love Like the Galaxy. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I love it. So that was 2022, and that is the only drama he's had. And funnily enough, 2022 and then 2023, like three latest dramas are all Tencent. That's funny to me. Maybe he's, how like some actors are sweethearts to like certain networks. Like, I think there's a joke running around that like Song Kang is like Netflix's sweetheart. I feel like maybe Wu Lei is Tencent's sweetheart because Crossfire was Tencent, Our Times was Tencent, Love Like the Galaxy was Tencent, and then the last two are also Tencent. So, just saying. 2023, we have the drama Nothing But You, where he played Song San Chuan. Now, I really, really loved this drama. It is a Nuna romance, so our female lead plays an older character, and he is the younger character, but he is so mature that like it makes the relationship not seem imbalanced at all. The premise of it is that he basically is a badminton player, but there is some stuff happening, and through shenanigans he kind of decides to transition into tennis. And her story is that she was kind of like short footed at work, and now she's lumbered with this tennis club that is desperately falling apart. And she basically has to turn it around and make it a profitable business. Um, and she kind of like supports him into the tennis journey. And then you also have like this very beautiful found family that becomes part of the tennis club. So I really really enjoyed it. I did. If you don't necessarily like Nuno romances, then it might not be for you, but the communication between these two is so good. They know there's issues, but they talk through them, and they talk about, there is things that are mentioned about their age. For example, one of them being that she will eventually want kids, and that might mean, or no, she says she no 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 sorry, I got that wrong. At one point she mentions that it may be difficult for her to have kids, and he's like, well, we can deal with that when we get there. And there's conversations had about situations like this that sometimes are prevalent because of their age difference, and I think they handle it really really well. So I really enjoyed Nothing But You. There's lots of Rule edits on that, and it's really funny actually, because Crossfire, I think he plays a gamer. Nothing But You, he plays a badminton turned a tennis player turned no a badminton player turned tennis player. And then we have his latest role, which is, I suppose, what kind of made me very giddy to do this episode. And that is the 2024 drama Amidst a Snowstorm of Love, where he plays the greenest of greenest flags, Lin Yi Yang. I adore this drama, guys. I have a review with this with Becky, and we talked at extreme length about him and about his eye acting. And, I adored it. I truly, truly adored this drama. I think it was such a well done drama, and this is absolutely youth romance, and it places him in very, very, very in the romance category, which I adore, because I feel like he's done a lot of historical, a lot of like plotting, that sort of thing. This one is just a very nice character, and it's very, very fun in the sense that, so if you watch any of the behind the scenes of Rule, you will very quickly pick up that he is a klutz, he's a joker, he's a clown. He's jumping about, he's like this bubble of energy. I would adore, and I know, guys, I'm bringing it back to her, but I would adore just watching Rule and Bailu together, because I think they both have what I like to call crack energy, which is just like they just are very chaotic people. And I think placing both of them together would be hilarious. So yeah, I'm just saying, I'm not even saying for them to do a drama together, although I wouldn't mind that at all. But like, just to place them in the same room doing like a variety show together or something, I just think that would be hilarious. So, he has said it's really like, when I have to do these roles or things like this, I have to remember not to be Wule. And it's very like a very jarring statement, I think. But once you see what he means, like behind the scenes, who he is very different. It's night and day to the characters that he plays. He's very stoic, very held together characters. So I found that so interesting, and I think it makes me believe how good of an actor he truly is. Because it's, these characters are complete night and day from, who he is. So I'm just very, very quickly gonna run through some movies that he's been in, because he has done a couple. So I'm just gonna look those up. So in 2006, he was in Legend of Northern Way, where he played Tu Ba Shun. 2009, he was in two movies, Zone of Death and Shan Shan and Yang Yang. 2010, he was in Heaven Eternal, Earth Everlasting. 2017, he was in Smart Chase and Into the Rainbow. 2018, he was in Azura and Shadow. And then 2019, he was in Zuichi and Adoring. 2021, he was in the drama, not the drama, the film Upcoming Summer. I really, really enjoyed it. Highly recommend it. Very good. Very good movie. I have watched this one. 2023, he was in Papa and All Ears. And then 2024, he is going to be in A Dwelling by the West Lake. So clearly, like, you can see that there is. So, 2019, there's no dramas for him, but there's two movies. And you can see he kind of like goes between the two, which is really good because I think the kind of acting that you need for movies is different to the kind of acting that you need for dramas in a sense. Does that make sense? I think it does in my head. Um so yeah, now he does also sing, guys, because of course he does. And there's a couple of songs that he's done. In 2017 he did The First Lesson, which is First Class of New Semester OST. In 2019 he's done We Are All Dream Chasers, and this was a performance for the CCTV New Year's Gala. And also in 2019, he has the song Adoring from the Adoring OST. 2020, he has the song Crossfire from the Crossfire OST. And then in 2024, we obviously have the Love and Shine version that he does for Amidst a Snowstorm of Love. And that is it. That is his discography, filmology, dramaology, whatever, all of it. That is a lot for a 24-year-old. But I think by going through all of those, we can truly see like just why he's an exceptional actor. And I said this in the Midday Snowstorm of Love review, but I'm just so extremely excited to see where he's going to be in 5 years' time or 10 years' time, because I feel like he's going places. I mean, he's already gone to various places, but I feel like he can stretch those places even more. So I'm very, very excited. I think I'm just going to run through some very quick like recognitions that he's received. So in 2011 at the 28th Flying Saras Awards, he won the award for Best Young Actor. In 2015, he won the 7th China TV Drama Awards. He won Most Promising Actor. And then at the, let's see, 2017 NetEase Crossover Awards, he won again Most Popular Actor. At the 2017 11th Tencent Video Star Awards, he won the Docu Influential Artist of the Year. And at the 2019 China Literature Awards ceremony. He won the Super IP Actor. 2019 Golden Data Entertainment Award. He won Web Drama Views Contribution Award for Tomb of the Sea. For 2019, the 26th Hua Ding Awards, he won an award for the top 10 favorite actors. 2019, the 16th Esquire Man at his best awards, he won Quality Artist of the Year. I just want to mention in 2019, he also won a Young Philanthropy Star for the next generation of influencers for global philanthropy. And 2022 at the Weibo Night, he won Most Noticed Actor of the Year. So that's just some, awards. He has a vast one. I just literally randomly picked some of those up. And I think I'm just going to say, so this was interesting. So Forbes China Celebrity 100 list. 2017, he was 63rd. 2019, he was 29th, and then 2020, he was 47th. I would be really interesting 2022 and 2023 what his ranking would be, because he became way more, a bigger star. Now, just to close off the episode, I have some fun facts about Rulay that I thought were fun. So I wrote them down. So he is very proficient in horse riding. He does actually do a lot of his stunts on horses because he does actually know how to ride and ride pretty well. While filming Crossfire, he adopted a little dog and named it Xiao Bei. He named her after the character he played in Crossfire. So he has a little dog called Xiao Bei, which I just think it's adorable. He prefers coffee over juice. He can cook and likes spicy food. One of his favorite foods is hot pot. Me too. Like, who doesn't adore hot pot? It's just one of those that I love hot pot, guys. And then finally, his favorite anime is One Piece. So that is it, guys. That is the Wulai episode, and we're about at the 45-minute mark. Now, I'm glad I did just one lecture. We will definitely be revisiting the actor series again, and we will be doing a might be doing a joint episode for two actors for the next one. But that is it, guys. That is everything. Like I said, I'm very excited to see where Rule goes. I like the fact that he is managed by his mum, which means, she hopefully has his best interests at heart. He seems like he truly adores the craft, and the fact that he works under his own studio gives him a lot of flexibility and a lot of freedom. I hope, like, we obviously don't know that's the case, but that's what I'm hopeful for. So I'm just excited to see what's next for Rule, where he goes next, where he's going to be in 5 or 10 years. And yeah, I think that is everything I have to say on Rule. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you do, remember to come and chat to me. I always adore it when you guys message me about anything and anything. I always have a lot of fun with that. And I hope you guys have a lovely week, and I shall catch you next time. Bye.